Good evening, everybody. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Try this one. Hi, how are you? Good to see everybody. I just dropped something off my desk and into some of the mess that's over here, and I'm not sure what it was. I think I just figured it out. Yes, I did. Those will be lost for a while, so it's probably best. Sorry. Just these pips, dice pips. So we are going to be doing a little bit of painting tonight, and I'm probably going to be ending stream early. Work has just been very exhausting. Okay, yeah, it is on today. All right, so work has been very exhausting lately. Hey, how are you, Mercy? Good to see you. And I can't work with my hair in. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's not just any old hoodie. It is. It's my convention hoodie. Has my name, also in Orokan and in English, and my glyph. Got it all. Gotta be recognized. Anyway, I need to get a smaller one, but that has to wait because I'm getting a reworked glyph as well. So that's got to come first before I can do the smaller jacket with all this on it. I am looking forward to that. I have commissioned an artist to redo my glyph in their style rather than my own. And I'm really hoping that I know it's going to turn out amazing. I'm just really hoping that it will be ready in time that I can get this jacket redone, sent for TennoCon. Okay, so where's my dice? It's in the other room. Give me a second. I left it hanging up drying overnight, so it's had a full 24 hours to cure. So we are going to paint this the proper color before I assemble anything else or prep anything else. So let's see. We have the right color. We have a polypropylene lid. These work great for palettes. All right. And also part of the fit tonight is a hand-me-down shirt from Mrs. Thighs. Doesn't fit her anymore, but it fits me now, so it's mine now. Yes, we share some clothes. But this one now, she can't wear it anyway. So what has everybody been up to the last few days? I have just been working, painting, and a little bit of design. Redesigning my parts of my Nova. Cosplay, that is. So that's been taking up a lot of time. I've also been repainting my Nova. So my cosplay colors are changing. She's not gray anymore. She's not the white rabbit with all gray and blue highlights. 55th 1 week away. Well, welcome aboard. We're of about the same age. I didn't realize that. I suppose it would make sense because Shem's about the same age too. Congratulations. How do you feel about that? I know when Mrs. Thighs hit 50, she was really happy, excited for it. And then she hit 60 and she's still excited for that. I hit 50 and it's like, oh. Then I hit 55 and it's like, oh. Awesome. Okay. I'm not one that felt awesome when I hit 50. But that could also be because I've lived most of my life. I live 52 years. 52 years. Oh my goodness. I lived 52 years the wrong life. So I want to live. I want to live a lot longer. I'm finally able to live. So you're just like Mrs. Thighs in that way. Excited, happy. The milestone birthdays are special. What's special for me coming up is in a couple weeks will be my 2-year anniversary on HRT. I have that on the 28th of February, January. 28th of January. Will be my 2-year anniversary. That I am looking forward to. Good so far. This is going to take a couple of coats to get this fully done. But it's looking good so far. But like I said, it's probably going to be a short stream today just because I am so tired and I do need to get more sleep. I've been up really late the last few days and work has just been exhausting. It's been... Oh my goodness. You can't even see what I'm doing. I am a professional streamer. I know what I'm doing. Really? Your pass on HRT depends your lucky cow regarding symptoms. Well, there is that too. Mrs. Thighs has not had any therapy for that way either. Although some of my own research just into estrogen therapy, it has been shown to have a positive effect on postmenopausal, peri and postmenopausal ADHD, which tends to worsen during that time. And estrogen therapy often has positive effects, minimizing some of the worst effects, worst problems with ADHD. So she's not had a chance to talk to her doctor. I have been recommending that she talk to her doctor about it for a while. So she still has to go see her doctor, and that's in a couple of weeks, so I've got to keep reminding her. I got to remind her beforehand so that she remembers to ask about it. Otherwise, her own symptoms have been fairly mild. And aside from the occasional hot flash, not as bad as other people that I've known who visibly you could see the hot flash as it rose in their skin. How's on rage issues? Half kidding, half kidding. Well, anger, definitely hormonal issues can affect that kind of issue. Certainly exacerbates it. I am going to run out of the ability to hold on to any of this very shortly. I think maybe just 2 coats should be enough with this. So I have some other news coming up also at the end of the month. On the Sunday the 25th, I think it's the 25th. Sunday the 25th, drops will be enabled on my stream. So there is that coming. I have a project in mind that I'm going to do for that stream. Maybe going back to one from... Yes, I'm painting myself into a corner. Well, to a side. I don't have anywhere to grab it soon. I got one more side to paint after this one. What I can do, though, is I can set it down or hang it up and show off what I've done with Nova. Oh, no, can you see? No, you can't see Nova behind me. Oh, no, it's not a bye-bye White Rabbit. Still a White Rabbit. I just changed one of the highlight colors. The original White Rabbit was white, gray, and blue with the black body. So all the armor was white, gray, and blue. White Rabbit ears. But I have changed the one of those colors. There's no more gray. The gray is gone. And I was explaining to somebody last night the reason why I adopted it. It's actually multiple reasons why I adopted the change in color. That is good. Couple more coats. 1 or 2 coats. We'll see how the next coat goes. Can I grab any of this? I could spread this way, go like that, grab it from inside. Those sides, edges that I'm in contact with are not going to be affected if the paint rubs off. So that's fine. I have not actually painted myself into a corner. I can still paint this. I decided not to use any sprays on this one because my spray reacted with the last one of these that I painted, and I did not like the reaction. So we are painting it with the blue flash. This is a blue-purple flash. So in the right light, in bright sunlight, it actually will color shift from blue to a purple. I'll show you in a minute what I mean with the White Rabbit. A bit too much in that groove there. There we go. Down in there and hook. There we go. Can hang that up. Hang that up over there, out of the way. And only a little bit of blue on my hand. Perfect. And only a little bit of wasted paint. That's okay. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna grab my some of the Nova parts. All right. Can you see? No, you can't. Let's see. Grab full camera back again. Let's see. There we are. So this is what I've been working on. So everywhere there was gray, there is now pink. White, pink, blue. Including the armor pieces. Well, all of this is armor, but the shoulder piece, side of the thigh, everywhere that I had gray. All of the gray highlights on it are now pink. Again, my Nova was my coming out cosplay. So 2 years ago, 2 TennoCons ago, I came out in public on stage with my White Rabbit Nova, and everything was gray. Now that I'm here, 2 years in, it's full color. So I'm liking the change, but the reason why I thought of that, or started going this direction, was there have been now 3 different artists who have done their rendition or their take on my cosplay. They've all, several artists have done images of my cosplay, but 3 of them have changed the gray to the pink. They've all done the same thing, turned it to a pink. So there we go. We have pink, and it fits. It suits me. I like it. I like the change. It's bold. It's a statement, definitely. But that's where we're at. Next, I want to do a little bit of picking out of wow, brain fart. I can't remember what it's called. The regulators. Work on the regulators. The commissioned pair of regulators. Let me grab the parts. Still got a lot of parts to do. Let's swap the camera here. Camera position goes to worktop. Reminds you of something? What does it remind you of? Okay. Where are the pieces? Okay, I was working on this pair here. We'll do the other pair as well. And we fit that one together. We can fit this one together as well. And it turns out that I am going to have to... There's that one. I'm going to have to special order the magnets instead of buying these locally, because these ones are not the right Gauss. I actually have a tool to measure Gauss as well, so measuring them compared to my old magnets, these ones are half the strength. They just don't do the job, and they won't do the job at that level. So at less than 1,000 milliteslas, those are just not going to do it. The ones that I have, the ones that are supposed to be in it, like the ones that are in my prototype, these are 2,500 milliteslas. That's the strength of the magnetic field. So it's really, really substandard. They're a bad batch of magnets. I cheaped out. Got the cheap ones. Now I know why. So it just means I'm going to have to get them. I'm going to have to order them properly. Okay. That goes there. You don't have to glue it in place, but we're gonna. I'm gonna shift this over here. And we'll grab some of this. Don't tell you, it'll come to you eventually. Yeah, That's the whole point. That was the whole point of it. But I'm doing that. I'm going to Vancouver Fan Expo with my granddaughter and her uncle. We're all meeting up there one of the days for Fan Expo, and she and I are going cosplay. So I'm going to be reprising my White Rabbit Nova. And she's going as her own character, or the character that she's been portraying. Oh, I forgot something. First, I need to put the magnet in there first. The right magnets have to go in there. Oh, nuts. Okay. Wipe that off, or get stuck. Okay. And up there, what's this? Oh yeah, that's the screws I need for this. Okay. Yes, I use screws to put everything together. Absolutely. It makes it repairable. Easily repairable. That is one of my things. I want them to be repaired. These will likely, at one point in their usable lifetime, get some damage. Some part might snap, it might break, and I want to be sure that it will be able to be repaired. So that goes in there. Like that. So this one will go there. Okay. I need to mark it the right way. So that needs to go that way. So this side goes up. Where's my marker? There it is. Got it marked. That goes up. So, wee bit of crazy glue. Just a little dab will do ya. Right there. And take that on the end of this. Perfect. In it goes. Come on, don't stick to... I should have used the aluminum one. I used the metal one. There, aluminum. Press it down with aluminum, not steel. Okay. That's one in. Clean this piece out now. Must be Wednesday? Yes, unfortunately. It is. And I gotta keep remembering to hold it out further from my body. Come on. What am I looking at in there? That shouldn't be a hole all the way through. There shouldn't be a hole all the way through there. Okay, I gotta grab this. I cannot see what's going on in there. Why is there a hole? Oh, I need these on too. Okay, there. What do we have? There is a hole in there. That appears to be some pressurization. I've seen this happen before with some filaments. That means that this one was printed and the temperature was too hot. So the air inside got trapped and it was hot and it blew out the bottom, which is very interesting. But as long as the magnet goes in, right one. So the magnet does still go in. Now we gotta get the right direction. So it's got to be opposite to that one. That's holding, so that is away. This side, and we have an ad break already? What? Is it? It's 25 after already. My goodness. Okay, let's see if I can get enough of this in there to actually grasp it. The gel crazy glue is a little bit more forgiving. Stick that in and then tamp it in place. Oh, come on, stick. Not to the tool. Tool. Wow. Okay. I'm stuck to it. Okay. Try this. A little bit of this. You're off. Okay, Cyber Mercy. You have a great night. Well, I'm kind of glad it is uneventful. But you have a good night. Sleep well. I know it's really late. For you guys, anyway. And give Shem my love. Alright, that should be good. That is perfect. It is pushing away. Okay, let's get this squeezed down a little bit. I need something hard that I can push that in. Oh no, come on. Just stick. Stay in there. Okay. A piece that doesn't want to stay. That's not going to hold. So that means I'm going to have to go to this. Let's use a little bit of heat first, I think. Maybe? Where's my heat gun? I think I put it away. Oh. Thank you for that. Who did that? Hey Gizmo, how you doing? Thanks for the goat scream. I am having a problem with this. It does not want to cooperate. Okay, that's good enough. I need a little bit of this in there. So a bit of Gorilla Glue. Slather it in. Just to hold the magnet in. So it does not come out. And there's our spring. Squishy through. There we go. That will hold. And that. presses away. Good. Making spring. A no contact spring. Okay. Take the rest of those. We almost slept through the entire stream. I just started about a half an hour ago. Now, granted, it is likely to be a short stream tonight. I am tired. I am very, very tired. And I don't want to be up too late. And stream nights, I tend to be up really late. It's going to be a hard day at work tomorrow. And I need to get some rest. I want to get to bed at a reasonable time. Okay, there we go. Squishy. A little bit of squishy. Hey, Nerese, how you doing? Good to see ya. Is casual night something to look forward to coming up though? End of the month on the 25th, Sunday the 25th. Drops will be enabled between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Pacific time. That is noon to 2 o'clock. So Warframe drops will be enabled on that day, on that Sunday. You'll get a subterranean Pobberfloof for that. It's always good to see you, Nerese. That. There we go. That's how it's supposed to work. And this one goes in there. Perfect. 2 springs in there, loaded, ready. Let's clear off the other pieces here. Well, let's see how this is doing. I think I should wait till tomorrow to paint the rest of that. Okay, so that one is almost clear. This one is clear. This one now needs to be completely cleared out. Ouch. You know what? I think maybe should zoom it in a little bit so you can see a little bit more of what it is that I'm doing. Give me a second. I got to cover that portion of this camera because these two cameras are identical. Zoom in. There. That's a little better. Now that you're closed up. So if I use this on both without covering up that one, it will zoom in as well, and you'll just get my nose. That would not be a good sight. Not a good sight at all. Just focus in on my nose. It's a nice nose, but not one that I want to be plastered as the majority part of my stream. It's supposed to be a slow season, but we are functioning out of 2 buildings effectively. We still do not have final permits to use the racking system, so picking is difficult for the guys. Half of the, well, 3/4 of the work is in one building. The other is in the other building, and that is posing some problems. And then I have a lot of work to do back and forth between the 2 buildings as well. My office is in our building. And then 150 meters away is where I have to do all my wrapping and shipping things out. So, there's been a lot of walking. We've not been shipping things out as much as we've been done in the past, But the amount of walking, I mean, every time I have to go back to the office is a 300-meter trek. I have to walk it. I can't just take one of the forklifts because that would be a misuse of the vehicle. They're not supposed to be going outside all the time. They're indoor wheels. This one. So taking them outside, not a good idea. And we are not 100% about the durability of the machine that we've got now, or my new machine. I have a new forklift. It's Chinese built. It seems... Okay, I like the Nissan Class 1 that I used to drive. It was nice. It was smooth. It was just nice to drive. This one, no, it's clunky. It's very clunky. It's a brute in comparison. I could end up bleeding on this. Who knows? I've already paid the burnt sacrifice for this one. This prop has been appeased. It should not demand blood in addition to a burnt sacrifice. So, but you never know. Some props might be more evil. Yeah, this one, it's not bad. I mean, really, it's not bad. The mast needs a lot of grease. One of the bearings to me sounds and feels crunchy. So there's something wrong with one of the bearings in the mast. So it's the primary extension of the primary lift of the mast. So before it does any of its extensions, it lifts and it goes up about 3 feet under load. The left bearing in the mast crunches, and it's an awful feeling through the machine. You can feel it through the machine. I don't like that. It needs to be looked at. And so there's that to begin with. Let's bolt this together. So we need the screw ends, the bolts here, nuts. Those are nuts. And I need my screws, which are behind me here. Give me a second. It's not them. Not in there. LiPo connectors. No screws. Found them. They're on a shelf up high. Can't see the top. The wheels on this one feel different. I mean, they're not bad wheels. I mean, they seem good wheels. They've got a heavy tread on them, even for an indoor forklift, a Class 1 forklift for indoor use only. Normally, they've got slicks. This one's meant for wet use, which is a benefit where we are because I often have wet trailers that I have to go in and out of. So it's got a little bit of a grind feeling to it when it's moving, particularly if I'm turning without load. I tend to turn sharply. So there is that. Let's see, is this one long enough? I can't remember. Do I have enough length there? Let's see. Screwdriver. Thread that through. Not enough length there. I got to go to a different screw. You've had a mast fall on you? Oh my god. Did the hydraulics burst? We've had one where the hydraulics burst and it shot a jet of oil straight forward all over my desk. Right over the divider that it was behind and onto my desk. It was just awful. Nobody was hurt. Thank God. Yeah, when a mast drops on you, that would be awful. I've never experienced that. The burst hydraulic hose that we had was on one of the Raymonds, and it was the extension. So one of the operators was extending it to reach, and the hose burst. Just a small little tear in it, and that was it. This is definitely too long. I don't have the in-between levels. Push that through. Will it hide? Is it going to hide? Let's see. Had a mast actually lock in. We had that happen too. That was an interesting day when that happened. Okay, that fits. So let's do this, and where's one of the nuts? Nuts, I got them. I've actually never had an accident on my forklift. I've put my forks through product once. Never did it again. I had never driven a forklift with extended forks, so I've got 62-inch long forks on the machine. It's my second week working for this company, and I didn't judge the distance properly. Ended up putting my forks through the product. Thankfully, that was all it was. That's supposed to be neoprene, and it's not grabbing. It's not grabbing because I don't have any resistance to it. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, it is grabbing. All right, so it is working. These are teeny tiny little M3s with a neoprene friction lock on it. It's not coming out. Come on. There we go. Stuck for 3 days before they actually... Okay, we are lucky where we are. We have a mechanic who is right local to us. And he is on call for us all the time. I mean, he's been an amazing mechanic for us. Absolutely amazing. He's simply been absolutely awesome mechanic. So he is there within hours. But we had to actually take the load off the forklift with another forklift. That is tricky and fun. Only had 2 accidents with the forklift. Once was the cylinder failing, no one injured, and the other was the mast falling or failing to come down. Okay. That doesn't sound too fun. We have, thankfully, never had any injuries requiring actual first aid. I'm the first aid attendant as well where I work. So I'm thankful that no major injuries have occurred where I work. Really am thankful for that. Okay, get this screwed together. There is so much turning. It's not going because it's not threading. Come on. Come on, get in there. We will press it down. Then we'll turn. There we go. That feels better. Good. Perfect. You're the one that gets injured. Oh my god. You're not one of those accident-prone people, are you? If you are, don't apply to Heartwood. Although, if you are looking for a job as a forklift operator, warehouse picker, I believe in the next few months we will be hiring somebody. Looking for another warehouseman. So if you have qualifications for a Raymond or stand-up reach forklift, it's a pretty good shoe in there. If you have class 145 as well, or sit-down counterbalance, that would be an in as well. And our warehouse manager is also a qualified trainer, so we can train you on the Raymonds. Managed to have a sheet metal brake fall. Oh my god. Really? Sounds like you're cursed, girl. You really are. Sit-down counterbalance is expired. Well, you know, there are good places to get requalified. DGS in Port Kells. That's where I got my initial certification. And it's inexpensive. Can't remember what DGS stands for, but they're very good. And if it's just a recert, you can go back to the same place where you got your original certification. And they should have a discounted rate for your recert. It's just a test then. Just found out we're about to get more inventory company. Just acquired 5 locations in the... Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I hate the mandatory overtime stuff. I really do. I do not like working overtime. I really don't. Yes, it's money. Yes, it's much needed money. But still, the overtime is very hard for me to do. I'm 56. Mrs. Thighs is 60. She's almost 61. Oh my god. So there is that too. And yes, she robbed the cradle to get me. I'm such a catch. But and she's also got her own disabilities, so working overtime for me it's hard on us both. Especially her though. She does rely on me in the evenings. It's not like you have fibromyalgia, hypermobility, damaged meniscus, and hernia, damage. Oh my god. Really? Okay, that's pretty bad. All of that together. That's got to be hard. Okay, so far so good. Now we can actually start sanding that. Oh, there is a piece there that I missed. Not cleaned out. So we can do it this way. Just kind of stick that in there and pry it out this way. This is actually a channel for a paper clip. So if you have to remove this, you can use the paper clip or this kind of tool here to grab it, and it will actually pull back the lever or pull back the spring, and you'll be able to get it out. I can't get that out. Because trying to sand in there is a near impossibility. Now I understand. Yes, I do. Yeah, the torn meniscus, fibromyalgia, that's rough. That's rough. Go. Okay, let's try one of these. This is the new one, right? Yep, this is the new one. Okay, that goes there. That just pops in like that there. Press that down, and it pops into place. Needs to be sanded. Definitely needs some sanding. That should spin freer than that. It should spin like that. And it's very stiff, so there's some sanding that needs to be done. It's gripping too tight here and there. Okay. So definitely some sanding. This is how this works. That channel there, pop that in there, grab that, and this should, if you grab it properly, pop right out. Forgot to add rebelling gallbladder. Oh, God. Don't fall apart on us. Seriously. This is premature aging. And you're younger. You're young still. Goodness. I'm going to do that with a sander. Where is my sanding tools? We can use this one to start. Use one of the others there. I can't see what I'm looking at there. That looks like there's still some support structures there. Yeah, there's still support material. That's why it's feeling like it's gripping too much. The chisels. Ah, that's what they're for. Turn them upside down. They actually follow the curve. The body of a 60-year-old rancher. Oh, God. I'm sorry about that. That's got to be awful. Mrs. Thighs is dealing with a failed surgery for a herniated disc. The surgery was not successful at all. Didn't cause her any more pain, It did reduce the pain somewhat, but it did not really solve anything. She still can't sit for any length of time. She can't stand for any length of time. She has to work on a lay-down workstation. It's not really a comfortable kind of situation to be working in. Go. And we have an ad break already. Oh my goodness. We have another ad break. Oh, we're in it. Nope, not yet. Starts in 27 seconds. We have an ad coming up. 20 seconds. So if you don't have a, if you're not subscribed and you stick around through the ads, thank you very much. It's very appreciated. Ad revenue goes right back into the stream. It has actually paid for the cameras. It's paid for a lot of filament over the years, a lot of tools. All been reinvested. And I appreciate every moment. Really do. So I can get such great video for you. Comes through quite clearly. Get this cleaned out. These are the hardest pieces to work with on this entire project. So I'd rather get them done and out of the way before doing any of the others. We can get them polished up, sanded down, and painted. That would be fantastic. All the initial painting that needs to be done. Painting process on this is going to be very interesting. You're going to love the way it's done. The final finish on it is going to be fantastic. It's all in metallic silver with red highlights, but the metallic silver will show some wear on it. It's not going to be pristine. Ah, sorry about that. It's cruel. Warehouse woes and cursed chat. Oh my god. That's awful. That is not cleaning up nicely there. That's going to take some hand sanding, I think. Just a small little piece of sandpaper to get in there. A lot of that needs to be done by hand too, but I can do some of this with the motorized tool. The foot sander. Let's pull it out. Get plugged in. I need to clean this desk. This desk is a mess. It's an awful mess. And welcome back from that ad. There we go. Is that the right way? I think so. Nope, that's not the right way. It goes that way. There we go. All right. Take off some of the ridges. Layer lines. Some bad adhesion there. That's going to take some fill. Layer adhesion problems are easy to fix with just some care. Filler primer works well. Takes out all the last little bits. So this will get primed once, sanded once, then primed again. Then it gets sprayed with a flat black. Then it gets sprayed with a gloss black. That has to cure a few days before I do anything else. So the gloss black is fully cured. And then you spray it with the mirror finish silver. Let that cure a couple of days, and then you can start rubbing the edges, and it shows the black finish through on all the edges. So these bits here will be basically highlighted with black lines. It looks very pretty. So we're probably going to go just till 9:30, and then I will look to be raiding out somewhere, because I'm getting up earlier every morning. There's a few kilometers more to go every day. An extra 10 minutes commute time. And it's been rough at work. Just how busy I've been. It's just been crazy. That's looking good. I can't read their name. Oh, with StreamHub World. Welcome in. How are ya? I hope I didn't butcher your name too badly. I know I butchered it, but I hope it's not too bad. Overused piece of sandpaper. These things actually work really well for little bits like this. Get down in here a bit more, round out these edges. Yep. Some surfaces I'm going to need to correct. They did not fold correctly. That, have to do that in the second files. Update the files. I do update files frequently, actually. Every time I've put together one of the different props, there's been changes made. Find easier ways to do something, make a change, give it a try, see how it works. I just love this little sanding tool. It's only like 27 bucks Canadian. It's pretty inexpensive. Less than 30 bucks. We are being rated. Doom Kitty, welcome in. How are you? Oh, I heard a follow. Thank you for the follow. I can't see your name. Tabunbo, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Where are we here? How are you, Doom Kitty? What were you doing? What were you up to today? What were you playing? I did not see anybody before I came on live, so I have no idea what's going on out there. I hope your stream went well. And thank you for the raid. So I'll go through the spiel here. I'm Mjik Thighs. I'm a Warframe creator. I am a prop maker and cosplayer. I'm currently working on a commissioned prop right now. This is the Regulator's Prime. My unpainted prototype is here. It's unfinished, so I've started working on the final props. This is the commissioned pieces that I've been working on. And I've also been working recently on my cosplay, or my last cosplay. If you were around for TennoCon 2024, let me just change the screen here. You might remember, actually 2023, that behind me was my cosplay. Along with my daughter, she was my operator. And then this year, 2 years ago, 2 TennoCons ago, I was Nova. I was the White Rabbit. I was the White Rabbit that came out publicly as being trans on stage during TennoCon. So I've been doing a little bit of revamping with it, repainting, touching up, and where everything was gray before, life has changed. All the gray is now pink on my entire cosplay. All the gray. So there we go. That is that piece there. We've got chest, which is back there. I thought I had to redo my chest because it got bigger, but I've been able to adjust it. On my thighs, my Mjik Thighs, forearm as well. All of it is pink. So now it is appropriately pink, blue, and white. All over. That's the colors she's going with now. Let's see. Lava 2 King, welcome in. Yes, you were caught up in a raid. You were Titania? Yes, I remember. Were you the... Oh my goodness. Were you the biblically accurate Titania? Was that you? That was the Titania that year, I believe. Or maybe it was the year before. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. So many cosplays. There's so many cosplays. I love everybody's cosplays. It's great. But yes, I did see everybody's. I paid very close attention to all the cosplayers that were there the last time. I did not make it to TennoCon this year. I really wish I had been able to. I am working on going for this for 2026, but I'm still not sure. Under the Handle Riddle Me Doom. I don't remember that one. I honestly don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I have saved the cosplay, all the cosplay contests that I've been in, including the showcase ones and the competitive. So I like watching everybody's cosplays and everybody's showcase. It's I love cosplay. It's an amazing thing. But that was my cosplay that I came out. I am working on another one, but it's not going to be for this TennoCon. It'll likely be next TennoCon. I am sticking with my theme of Novas, but I got something special. A little bit of magic to go with it, and I'm not going to say much more about that. But anyway, that's what I've been working on. I've also been working on, you'll probably love this. This will be at TennoCon this year, if I am there or not. This next bit here that I'm going to show you will definitely be there because I am building a grimoire. That's the back cover. That's the fully assembled back cover. I still have to reassemble the front cover. This is my prototype. This is not the one that's going to be going to DE. The one going to DE will be the second one built, but there will be that one there, and if I make it, this one will be going there, and the pages you'll be able to write on, because I want people's signatures in blacklight pen. I carry a blacklight because the highlights on it are blacklight reflective, and the pages are blacklight reflective. I can't show you the full effect right now because I don't know where my blacklight is. It's somewhere in this office. But this is one of the pages. Mock-up done. It's kind of falling apart, but that's it there. That's one of the pages done, and that will be blacklight reflective. It's acetate, so you can write on it with a marker. I want people's signatures. I want everybody's signature when I go on these. The pages are also interchangeable, so if you fill it up, you'll be able to get more pages to go into it. I've been thinking that was one of the things that I wanted to do, is make sure that I could actually have enough pages that I could get as many people signing it as possible. Just means I'm going to have to make more grimoires. That's the problem. They are complicated. They actually take 2.5 weeks to print all the parts. That's 2 printers going 24/7. 2.5 weeks to print every part for that thing, and it's crazy the amount of printing. I'm giving them a break tonight. The next one that took the longest to print was the Lanka / Snipetron Vandal. If you were at TennoCon this last year, you saw the Snipetron Vandal. That Snipetron Vandal belongs to Reb now. I didn't go. It was made, that Snipetron Vandal was made specifically for Reb. It's the green glossy version of this here. This is the Lanka. The Lanka was commissioned by Diana Smith, who a couple of years ago did Little Duck. So she wanted her Lanka for Little Duck, and she's used it at other conventions. Done her little Duck, or reprised her Little Duck at least 3 others that I know of, and those ones she did carry her Lanka with her. And that's my Lanka. That's the prototype. It's unlit. The other 2 that I've done were lit. The Snipetron Vandal was lit up, and Diana Smith's is also lit up. So that's what I do. And you can see behind me here, there are more props that I've been doing, that I've done. This one here was from this cosplay here. That was on my thighs. That's what I do. That's what I've been what I've been known for. I do props. I started off, in fact, my very first prop is this very one right here. Oh, pull it out. This one right here. My very first prop. That was there. All the pieces on this, all the parts, all 3 parts are interchangeable with all the kit gun parts that are behind me as well. So you can make your own. And I do take commissions. In fact, there is actually a command for that. I believe it is exclamation point prop. There we are. There you go. You can follow that link, and that will give you an idea of some of the work that I've done, including some of the things like Kome's dice, which I am working on. I've got one here for QTCC. Did this one. This is the prototype. Or, no, this is the failed one. The paint on this failed. So I've had to redo it. So I've been redoing that one, and that is this project here that I've been working on earlier tonight. So there's that too. I've got a lot on the go right now. Hey King, I owe you something. I did not see that you gave me a tomorrow's problem. So I have here on the desktop, oh, not the desktop, the worktop, I have tomorrow's problem. Now, I can't remember how many are tomorrow's. You redeemed the tomorrow's problem on Sunday. I didn't see it until after stream. I completely missed it. I do apologize. I haven't refunded it because I'm doing tomorrow's problem today. Let me just refresh my memory. How many is tomorrow's problem? Where is it here? Tomorrow's problem. Is Bean Boozled. Tomorrow's problem is 3 Bean Boozled randomly chosen. So I am not going to look. I am just going to shuffle them around a bit, stir them up, and randomly pick 3. So that's 2. That's 3. Okay, that's not so bad. Do you want to try for harder? I'll put these ones back. This is 2 jalapeno and a cayenne. If you want, I'll drop these ones back in and take 3 more. Your choice. Cool. Okay, there we go. 3, 1. During QTCC, oh, that went back too hot, too fast. That's one. During QTCC, what I do with the beans is every $50. Oh, at $50, I'll eat 1. At $100, I'll eat 2. At $150, I eat 3. And so on. Got up to 18 this time all at once. Okay, that one, second one wasn't so bad. There is a reason why this is called tomorrow's problem. Because the heat goes in and the heat comes out. The last one. There you go. Okay, my eyelids are sweating now. They do taste good. I do like the taste of them. My favorite, though, real peppers. My favorite real pepper is habanero. I like the taste of a habanero. It's kind of peachy. Is that the one I was working on? Yeah, that's the one I was working on. Let's do a little bit more sanding. I don't have a lot of time. Oh, damn. Hey, Genova, how are ya? Good to see you, too. Oh, can't even see that. I am not even holding it close. There we go. Just a lot of sanding tonight. I do have to cut the stream short. So I got about 10 more minutes before I really do need to end the stream. Thanks, Gizmo. I still got the heat going on in my mouth right now. So Doom Kitty, if you need to take some time for yourself, get something to drink, something to eat, take a nap, whatever it is, do take care of yourself first. And I do appreciate you dropping by with your community. I wish I could keep everybody here longer, but for those of you who are Warframe followers, those who follow Warframe, if you are interested, at the end of the month on the 25th, the morning of the 25th, so 9 a.m. Pacific time, or let's go with Eastern time, that's DE's time zone. So noon Eastern time to 2 o'clock Eastern time drops will be enabled on my stream. You will get, after watching, I think it's 30 minutes, after watching 30 minutes, you will get a subterranean pauper. That's the all-white one, which, by the way, is closest to my glyph. My glyph, by the way, you can get... Wow, that was a surprise. That was tomorrow's problem. You can get my glyph by following this link, ! Glyph.
Oh, hello, that's a hole.
You can follow that link and actually get my glyph, which is the little guy down in that corner. Down in that corner. That guy, right there. Him. You can get him. Which will likely be changing very shortly. In the next few months, there is an update coming to my glyph. I have commissioned a redo on my little mouse. Wow. I'm still getting some of that. You know what? I'm a sucker for punishment. Let's make this really hurt. Let's add a cayenne. And we'll add... Oh, just for funsies, let's add a Reaper. There we go, all 5. There we go. Sorry, that was a Serrano and a Reaper. That's a Reaper. And for good measure, let's make it hurt. That's a habanero. Down it goes. I think there's a little mistake. Oh. Oh, Reaper's bad. Oh. Excuse me a second. Christmas present, by the way. My new purse. I have chocolate. Helps. Ah, a bit of chocolate got in all the grinder dust. Chocolate does help with that. Oh, we got. I'm gonna snooze that one. We're snoozing that. We're not gonna have a commercial at the end of the stream. Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking it's probably time for me to raid out as I suffer with this. Thank you, King. This was my doing, though. Give me a second. I gotta see who is out there and who we can raid to. It actually hurts. Oh my goodness. Just gonna take a look to see who's streaming tonight. Who's streaming Warframe? Oh my goodness. Oh. I know who we're raiding tonight. Okay. So here we go. We are going to be raiding. We got a raid. We are going to raid Prinia Blue, who is somebody I really want to see join the Warframe Creator Program. Where's the search function there? There we are. There we go. So I will be back again on Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time. And next Wednesday again at 8 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be working more on the props. I will probably have a little bit more sanded, working more on the QTCC dice. Oh my goodness, I am a glutton for punishment. Working on the QTCC dice, and let's swap this camera here. There we go. And until then, everybody, I hope you'll enjoy Pretty Blue. She's another. She's not working on Warframe tonight, but she's doing another one of her sculptures. She's been doing miniatures of different Warframes. She's doing a very personal one though. Tonight, doing a little bit of sculpting in Blender, the same program that I use to design my props. She designs her figurines in, and I hope you enjoy that. So, when you get there, give her a follow. She really deserves it. She's a wonderful streamer, and it's always nice to hang out in her stream. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, have fun, and keep dancing.
So kind to help me. Oh, Sun's been two-timing. No. Hello everybody. I am Prinia. I am a figure sculptor / toy maker. Normally I do Warframes, so if I can, give me a moment. And thank you so much for that, Garnet. STORE. Alright, and there we go. So on the store, you can see what I make. So usually I make Warframes. Today, not so much. Today we're actually making a figurine or little statuette, whatever you'd like to call it, of my avatar, who is currently under production. So yes, that's what we're doing today. How are you? How are you doing, Magic? How is your stream? How am I tonight? I am wonderful, and even better now that you're here. But yes, are you still working on your cosplay, or are you doing something new? You have to tell me. I've been hard at work trying to get this skirt to behave, so yeah, hard at work trying to get the skirt to behave, so not really had time to check the goings on of Twitch, you know. But yes, if you do need to pop off and take care of yourself, I won't hold it against you. Yeah, no, please go do what you need to, if you need to, and of course, you're welcome to just hang out here as well. Joking a little, someone hit me with the bamboozled beans. I'm gonna pay for it tomorrow. Are those the spicy ones? Are they the spicy ones or the gross, the icky one? Because I do not dare touch the spicy ones. They're the spicy ones. Oh no. I remember, I think one of the first ever. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's gonna be a name and a half to pronounce. Give me a moment. Gizmo Dad Chloe Mom. There we go. I got it. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Gizmo is fine. Thank you so much. Well, Gizmo, welcome to the stream. I hope you have a wonderful time. Yes, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, oh, yes. I was saying, I think one of the first ever streams, of, John's that I caught was I think it was QTCC. It was one of the QTCC streams. I think it was 2024.